What's up, people, and welcome back to the dungeon for another unboxing video. We are continuing on with our Friday the 13th VHS collection. We're fastly approaching the end of the journey. This is Jason Goes to Hell. It's easily the worst in the series, hands down, no debate. Like, it's widely regarded as just absolutely awful. It does a lot of weird random things that make no sense. It does a lot of bizarre exposition and a lot of like trying to needlessly explain away how and why Jason always comes back, and they introduce a bunch of weird story elements that make no sense and have never been even mentioned in any of the other 8 films, and then all of a sudden they're like, here's a bunch of new information that you've never heard of before. There's a weird like tie-in with Evil Dead that's kind of bizarre. It ends in a probably one of the most hype moments in movie history up to this point, so that's pretty cool. The box art is really cool looking, so if nothing else, there's that. But yeah, it doesn't really even feel like a Jason flick. He's really not even in most of the movie. Spoilers. It feels more like a I don't know, Invasion of the Body Snatchers type vibe than a straightforward slasher Jason flick. They were basically just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck, and none of it did. Trying to think outside the box, trying to do something a little different, and it didn't work. But it's a movie that they made that's technically part of the series, and I can't finish this collection without it, so I had to get it, so I got it. We're gonna open it up and check it out. And here we go. Everyone's favorite unboxing ASMR coming at you. Here you go. This is for you. Okay. Yeah. See, like I said, box art's really hardcore, pretty metal. But man, it's misleading. You saw this at the video store, you're perusing the aisles of your local Blockbuster, and you see this sitting there and you're like, that is the coolest looking thing I've ever seen. I bet that's an excellent film. And you take it out, and hey, look at that, they rewound it. That's insane. Props to them. But yep. You put that in, and you very quickly start saying things like, what? And huh? And what's going on? But yeah, Jason, right here, he's got just a massive bubble head for some reason. Just a giant melon on his shoulders that they don't explain at all. That's just what his head looks like. But yeah, he's in the first, like, I don't know, 5 minutes of the movie, and the last 5 to 10 minutes of the movie. And aside from that, he's just kind of body hopping from one person to the next in a very weird, nonsensical way. But yeah, just to spoil it, because my recommendation is don't watch this unless you're just wanting to waste 2 hours of your life that you'll never get back. But to spoil it, his last living ancestor has to stab him with this magical dagger, and that will open up the gates of hell and will finally pull him down into to where he belongs and get rid of him forever. Spoilers, it doesn't work. But it ends with his mask laying there and a glove with razors on the fingers comes up out of the ground, right? And grabs the mask and pulls it down and laughs, and we're like, what? That's crazy. Was that wasn't Freddy? Was that Freddy? And it's because New Line Cinema got a hold of Jason. New Line always owned Freddy. So they set up the showdown between Freddy and Jason that we had to wait way too long to get. And when that movie finally came out, it was fine. It wasn't nearly as bad as this. I just bought it the other day. It's on the way. That's the actual end of the VHS collection that I'm doing, because that's the last one that they made on VHS. The Friday the 13th reboot was disc only. So Freddy vs. Jason will be the official end of this particular unboxing series. Womp, womp, womp. Nothing lasts forever. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks for stopping by and watching this. You know I appreciate you. If you want to hang out for a second when the video's over, there will be thumbnails pop up in the corners of the screen. That's a bunch of other stuff that I do. I've been hard at work with my Halloween 2025 video series. Got tons and tons of stuff in there if you want to check any of that out. Those thumbnails will be there for you. Give them a click and check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Come back and join me next time, and until then, we'll catch you later.